time since the line of actual control standoff. Prime Minister Modi and China's Xi Jinping share the same stage at the summit. Prime Minister Modi stands right next to Chinese President. Exclusive images right here on India Today. First images of Prime Minister Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping right beside one another, sharing stage. Remember, India-China relationship has seen tensions in the last few years. The border point frictions have been has been a matter of concern for India, undoubtedly, with China constantly defying its word despite several meets and core commander level talks. It appears China never gave in. Finally, right before the SCO Summit, China has pulled back from the Godhra Hot Springs friction point, the line of actual control. There was pullback. Does this mean that China is looking forward to better relationship with India and follow border protocols? That, of course, remains to be established, and we'll see in the long run. For now, we see Prime Minister Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping for the first time coming face to face and sharing stage. In a photo op as well, both of them have stood right beside each other. But the messaging was clear, as Prime Minister did not shake hands with Xi Jinping. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he arrived well in time for the SCO Summit, but has not attended the dinner meet that was organized last evening. He's arrived today just in time for the summit to begin, and just when it began, we saw all the world leaders sharing stage. And on that one stage, we saw Prime Minister Narendra Modi right beside Xi Jinping in this very exclusive image that we have for you right here on India Today, showing Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Xi Jinping of China standing right beside each other. In fact, this is a big, bold message that goes out on India and China possibly trying to resolve border issues. If this is going to be a way forward, will there be a pull aside? Will the two leaders, the world leaders, will India and China really deliberate on all the friction points and the tensions that's brewing between the two countries, the neighboring countries? That we'll have to see. But for now, this picture there speaks louder than words. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese's Xi Jinping, both of them standing side by side in this picture. All the other world leaders who are present right there, including Pakistan's Shehbaz Sharif, who's also present. We also have Russia's Vladimir Putin, who is also present at this SCO meeting. Here, this is very significant for India, as India for the first time will be sharing stage with two leaders of two nations that India has constantly had friction with. One is, of course, with China, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is seen standing right next to Xi Jinping, and the other with Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, who is also present at that meet. Now, this meet primarily has been scheduled to discuss all issues with regards to regional security challenges, bilateral trade, and all other issues, including that of culture, tourism, etc. Now, this is for the first time that this meet has taken place after the pandemic, of in-person meet, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived along with Xi Jinping and other leaders to discuss a number of issues. But will the real tension between India and China be addressed? Will there be exchange of words between Xi Jinping and Narendra Modi? That will be established in due course. But for now, whether or not, the fact that they've stood beside each other in this picture itself speaks aloud. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Xi Jinping standing right beside each other for this photo op, but no handshake.